But look, it's a big disappointment, David. You know why? Because without Lonzo Ball, DeRozan and Zach LaVine can't work. They can't. I'm sorry. Because I mean, I know as bad as we want them to be like Jalen Brown Tatum. We want them to. DeRozan is not a 3-point shooter. All right, he's not. He doesn't stretch the flow out. All right, and DeRozan, I mean, he's not a willing passer either. He's more of a scorer. So is Zach LaVine. So Lonzo is that pure point guard that can set up those two dynamic scorers. And when he got hurt, they were the number one seed. They were the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. They were the number one seed. 7 days later, they lost that number one seed title and dropped all the way down to 6 seed and had to play Giannis in the first round. So Lonzo Ball was still there. They could have made a deep playoff run last year. And then he's still out. They say he's at the point where he still can't even run and stuff. Like he can't even walk still, they said. All right. So that's crazy. That's a huge disappointment. If I'm the GM for the Bulls, because you brought this team together. Now we heard multiple times Zach LaVine wasn't happy with his role or wasn't happy with the team. A lot of rumors of him leaving. Was he gonna come back in this offseason? So by the time Lonzo was healthy, this team not gonna be together no more, most likely. Yeah. All right. So it's a huge disappointment. What you think? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a big disappointment. Not even just for the Bulls, but for his career. He was injury plagued with the Lakers, didn't pretty much do much there. Then when he went to the Pelicans, it was almost pretty much the same thing. Injury plagued. It was like the glass teammates with him and AD. He was involved in that trade, but still, it was like he was hurt. And now in Chicago, like you said, they were the number one seed, fighting for the top 2 seed with Miami at that time. I remember that. And then he got hurt, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. It's not much. It seems like the Ball brothers just seem to always be hurt for some reason. It was similar to when Curry first got in and he was hurt for like those that everyone just kept saying that maybe he got bad ankles. Mm-hmm. I just think maybe he just may not be fit right now, man. You say he can't walk or run? That's bad. That's a bad investment in the Chicago Bulls. I'm almost certain they're upset. And Zach LaVine more than likely might be gone. DeMar DeRozan, I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to go too.
Mm-hmm.
My point guard is not here. And then you got to think about the point guard they drafted, White out of North Carolina. He what they thought he was going to be. He's coming off the bench. So I don't know, man. I definitely think it's been a failure. So I don't know what they need to do with him. Maybe he need to get some new ankles or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then, he's a perfect fit. He could shoot the three. He was shooting over 40% from three. He's a great passer, not one to shoot. DeRozan and them are dominant shooters. And on top of that, he's a great defender. And he has size at the point guard position. So He was a perfect fit for that squad. They were number one seed, David. Number one seed in the East over Brooklyn, over Milwaukee, over the Celtics. And then soon he got hurt, they plummeted all the way to the 6th seed and got bounced in the first round. Still took a game off the Bucks, but if Lonzo was there, I think it would have been a different story. I think if Lonzo was there, it would have been a different story for that playoff run. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.